Hi, I'm James Schillinglaw, and I'm here down in the Bahamas, and we're here at the International Luxury Travel Market North America, but we took a little detour today, and we went to pretty much a brand new resort, the Goldwynn, which is not too far from where the conference is being hosted in Bahamas. In fact, I can look right over there, and it's right there, but I'm here with Donald Adam, who's the Chief Operating Officer of the Goldwynn, and we're going to talk about this really fabulous boutique on the beach resort, and that is one of the big pluses here. You are on the beach, and it is a boutique resort, and you're going to find out about all that and more on Insider Travel Report. Donald, first of all, it's great to be here. Thank you for inviting me over to take a look at this property because I've been hearing a lot about it, and it's really, when did you open?
We opened in February of this year. We started off fairly quickly, and we ramped up to 100% occupancy within 6 weeks of opening.
Wow, that's amazing. And so, how many rooms do you have?
So we're 81 rooms on the hotel side. We are a little bit of a dichotomy. So we have a residential side as well, which is 78 residential suites. On the hotel side, we're 81 keys.
But you can also rent those out when the owners are not using them, right?
Correct. Yeah.
And we had a good chance to see some of the one-bedroom, two-bedroom, really beautiful corner suites, things like that. You have a wide variety of categories, right?
Yes, we have studios, one-bedroom, two-bedroom, three-bedroom, and then the edge suites, which are sort of the premium of the top of the top. All of our units come with a kitchen or a kitchenette, and they're very well appointed.
No, they're really gorgeous. And here we're at the pool, which is a kind of a infinity pool overlooking the beach, and it is a beautiful pool. I haven't seen too many like this.
We actually use the term built on the beach. Built on the beach. Literally, we have at the King Tide, we can have the ocean come up and actually be right up against the pool wall. We're literally in the ocean.
That's fantastic. And so this is a lovely place to stay. And then we just had a little bit of a light lunch with you, but talk about the dining that you have here and the options you have.
So we are a Mediterranean share menu restaurant. We have one kitchen that's servicing 3 outlets. So we have our Amara Beach Bar here that's right on the ocean. Our main restaurant, Ia, which does dinner and breakfast in the mornings. And then we have an indoor sort of coffee bar, martini bar called Atria, which also has a 65-foot locally curated beautiful piece of art.
Yeah, well, we saw that, and we're going to talk about that a little bit because the public spaces really are outstanding. And you said this kind of resort was built as sort of a throwback to the 60s or 70s in the Bahamas, right?
Yeah, so our term for that is anachronistic. So it was about bringing back a time reminiscent of the past and bringing it back to the into the current time. So our theme is to be sort of late 60s, early 70s vibe, mid-century modern design, where hotels today are often designed to maximize the usage of every square foot. We're 53% common space and just creating a nice relaxed atmosphere for our guests to experience.
And indeed, you were talking about this wonderful sculpture that's literally encompasses the entire atrium, and it's by a local Bahamian artist, right?
Yeah, that's by Keisha Monroe, and it's absolutely stunning. It's the largest of its kind in the world, and it literally goes all the way up to the 5th floor to the sky. So
yeah, it is a gorgeous space, and all the spaces are really beautiful, and really a lot of air, a lot of light. Now, how many people? I mean, when they come down here, what do they do? What are kind of the activities that you have them do?
So we are basically our sort of marketing angles or description of the property is that we're private yet prime. So we're the evolution of the mega resort for the client who loves to come to the Bahamas, has stayed at the resorts with the water park and these types of things, and now they're just looking for a little bit more tranquility. The kids have grown up, they just want to relax a little bit.
Although you do have kids here too, right?
We do have kids here as well. Yeah, no, they're coming in droves, absolutely. But what people like about our resort is you can go to the prime areas and enjoy all that stuff through the day, and then you can come back to a nice, quiet, relaxing sort of piece of serenity in the evenings. And our guests don't have to come down at 6 a.m. and put a towel on a beach chair to try and reserve a chair for the day.
I don't think that's a problem with here. That's for sure, because I don't see there's a lot of beach chairs. Let me tell you, that's not going to be a problem. And then you have a golf course right across the street if you want to do that, right?
Yeah, we have a golf course right across the street. We have an arrangement with the provider for that property, so our guests get a discount. We also have discounts for the water parks and stuff as well for our guests. Yes.
And then if you want to go, as you were talking about, trying out a yacht or something to go around the islands, you can do that.
Yeah, so we have a local vendor on property for, it's called Bahama Dream Tours. So we do a number of excursions right here. So if you want to go to the Exumas for the day, you want to take a yacht, go stay off the coast of Rose Island for the day, anything you want to do, we can have that booked right here at the resort.
Now, what's behind the name, the Goldwynn? I mean, when I first saw the name, I said, "This is nothing about Hollywood, is it?" Because Goldwynn, Metro Goldwyn Mayor, things like that. But give us the genesis of the name and who owns it.
So there's three brothers from Toronto. They're in property management. This is their first luxury hotel property that they've done. They have holdings in Canada, the U.S., Buffalo, New York. They own the partners in the Copper Building in New York. They've got a few thousand townhomes in Tulsa, property in Israel, property in the UK, some stuff in the Dominican. But this is the first sort of experimental project of this kind, and if it goes well, they're looking to do several more, and so far we're heading in the direction that it's going very well, so that's good. The last name's Wynn, W-Y-N-N, okay, so that's the Goldwynn. Okay. And years ago they had partnered with another gent whose last name was Gold, and then the company became Goldwynn.
So it's not Metro Goldwyn Mayer, right?
No, not Metro.
It's a different one. And I understand they also do some health clubs too, which you benefit from, because you do have you have a spa, yes, and you have an incredible health club too.
Yeah, so the Wynn brand back home has a chain of fitness clubs called Wynn Fitness, right? So that was a space that we've been in for a long time. I was actually assisting in running those properties back in Canada since 2010. So yeah, that's a seamless business for us. It's something we perfected years ago. So I actually designed the gym here about 4 years ago, and got all the equipment and stuff put in there.
It's all perfect. It's really a great intimate stay here, and you're not too far from anything. You want the mega resort, you want to go to the casino. There is one down the road. There's one down that way too. So it's all. But if you want to put your clients in really a boutique resort right on the beach, it literally is on the beach and has a beautiful pool, beautiful thing, this is probably the place to send them, and then they can go off and do other things around there. Now, anything else you want to tell our 126,000 travel advisors about this property and what they should tell their clients about it?
We're a high-touch property. To date, we're averaging about 4.8, 4.85 on Google reviews. We'd started at number 13 on TripAdvisor. We've been open for 8 months. We're already up to number 5. Our internal scores and reviews from our customers, guest experience, we're averaging between 95 and 97% guest satisfaction. We created a guiding light we call our 3 pillars of customer service. We've abbreviated that to an acronym we call CCEEPE. The CC is customer-centric, to anticipate the customer's needs before they ask; effortlessly exceptional, to raise the bar and do it better than everybody else and just make that our effortless norm; and the big one for us is punctuated engagement. All of our staff are encouraged to stop, drop, and engage the customer whenever they can and create a memorable experience that the guests will want to talk about later. So, it's a high-touch experience that we offer for the guests, and the number one feedback we hear right now is that from our guests is the best customer experience they've ever had. So that
sounds like for a property resort that just opened this year, you're really on the, and you started well. I mean, where are you going to go from here? It's like you're starting at the top.
We're always looking to improve. We actually got a number of things. I got a meeting starting with our team next week on a whole new game plan. I don't want to reveal too much yet, but we're going to shake it up.
And you're building a event space next door. I think you have some from your office there, but you're going to have a wedding venue there. I know you're still working on it, right?
We're going to have actually several wedding venue options, from a 40 by 80 west lawn space. We can do beach weddings right on the ocean. Our west lawn actually can flow right out to bonfires and stuff on the ocean as part of this space. We have a smaller property just to the side here that we call the east lawn that we can do stuff on. And then we also have a rooftop pool that we can do small engagements on the roof as well. So we actually have a number of spaces, and then if the weather's not cooperating, we also have an indoor banquet room as well that we can move people in if we need to. That's
fantastic. Now, where can travel advisors go to learn more? Your website, things like that. What's the website?
GoldwynnResorts.com.
Fantastic. Well, Donald, I want to thank you for taking the time. We just came over here for lunch. It's a beautiful property. I got to come back because it looks beautiful.
Absolutely. We'd love to have you, James.
I would love to come back and experience it because it really is much more laid back. I mean, look, they got some incredible resorts in the Bahamas that are mega resorts. We all know what they are. That's where we are. That's where we're at Bahamar. It's great for the conference. But if you want just to come down here to stay and relax, I think probably this is the one I'm going to choose.
If you're looking for something different,
absolutely,
we're the place to go.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.